give her that. Those are credentials. And she's the first mother ever to have a son playing in the NBA and a daughter playing in the WNBA. That's pretty great. And she has served as her son's business
Shaq might lose his fucking job for being a dickhead. At first it was funny, yeah,
stage mom,
but I mean after a while, bro, like, yo, hop off my dick, my nigga.
Against her son, and yet in this case, I thought she said a lot of valid things that her son really can't get away with saying. And because her son had already stood up to Shaquille O'Neal on Twitter, I thought this didn't make her son look soft, like she was trying to fight his battles. Like for the first time, he stood up. He went right back at Shaq in kind. You know, it was like mean-spirited versus mean-spirited. He got just as mean-spirited with Shaq. So I appreciated all that. And I even appreciated in a vacuum the thought that she was making that he's a commentator on TNT, and commentators need to be held to a higher standard. And in a vacuum, if Shaquille O'Neal were just some fringe player trying to make it in broadcasting, and he kept doing Shaq in a fool kind of segments, you'd say, gee, that's out of bounds. That's suspendable. At least he should be suspended for that. But again, TNT complicit in this because these were tape pieces that they aired. Okay, so I get that.
If he had put it on his own podcast and did it his own way.
Or if he just spoken it on live TV.
Correct.
Then it could be suspendable. Now, remember, she's up against a man who has always been seen as a fun-loving, gentle giant, right? He's a big comedian. And everybody loves Shaq. I love Shaq. I do. And I get it. And there was a period of 3 years when I thought he was the greatest offensive force in the history of this league. It wasn't pretty to watch. I get that. But then he and Kevin Durant started going at it on Friday after our show. And that got heated.
You ain't coming after my niggas. What? You think you coming after me and my team? I don't give a fuck who you are, nigga. What neighborhood you from? You fuck with me and my dogs, I'm coming out now. Now you got Big Brother coming out. Now you got Big Brother's attention. What's up? What's good? What's the word?
It's over. So
now you got my attention,
I'm not going to push for Shaq to be suspended, but I'm applauding what Pamela McGee said about her son because I liked it.
And I liked
it.
Motherfucker.
The whole idea of where she went into he's bullying men of color.
I don't give a fuck.
And she went all the way into
I'm 6 inches short.
Now someone in the White House saying it's okay to bully and disrespect. Disrespect people who don't look like us, talk like us, think like us. All of us should be embarrassed by this, says Pamela McGee. Okay, I love that point.
My little 21-year-old brother
will knock your ass. This is the deepest point here.
But he's a juice.
When her son went to that word that you spoke that I can't speak.
Well, that's what he does. He's been knocking out kids since like second grade.
When he went to that
word, his thing. He was
and Shaq said, I considered it like being called by another black man the N-word.
I always been an entertainer.
Okay,
I went
could that be the
wicked jump shot
to
the
thing?
Sit down, I'm entertainer. I'm a businessman. I used to be a businessman. I used to just do real estate, stocks, investments. Now I'm literally a businessman.
Mean-spirited because of that.
I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman.
Well, he used the meme, the minstrel, where he had the guy in blackface with the red lips, and the guys used to perform at the expense for the laughter of the opposite race. He used that. See, JaVale went to a point and says, okay, I've asked you to stop, and I've tried to go about it as nice a way as I possibly can, but you don't seem to understand. You remember I told you, Skip, sometimes you have to kill a gnat with a sledgehammer in order to make sure he gets the point. He had to get Shaq's attention. When he called it that, he had Shaq's undivided attention.
That's right.
So now, he's telling you, and you know, Skip, that word when you use, we don't like to use it, the animal with the ring around his eye and a tail. When someone calls you an Uncle Tom, when they say jigaboo, when they call you Stephen, boy. Now, when they call you that,
jigaboo, you cool motherfucker. You sold out, nigga. You forgot where you came from, nigga. I'll never forget where I came from. I'm a neighborhood kid, boy. I'd rather a bacon cheeseburger any day of the week or a buffalo chicken pie than fucking steak.
He's having fun at someone else's expense. That's JaVale McGee. That's Pamela McGee's baby. That's her son. And any mama is going to defend her son to the start. Shaq should have let this go long ago.
I read another story. I'm just going to throw this in to show the power of that maternal bond.
Yeah.
That when she got pregnant, she she was going to have an abortion, and she went to church and heard a message about the power and the value of life.
Right.
And she opted to go ahead and have the child
That's
and
a
raise
beautiful
it herself.
thing.
But there was
And
no
it's
father
JaVale
involved.
McGee. Wow.
And you can tell that's the one part about a bond. She felt like God spoke to her in church that Sunday, have this child and love
That's
this
fucking
child
beautiful.
and raise
That's
this
a
child
beautiful
on your
thing.
own. And she did. To her credit, she took the child to Europe while she was playing pro basketball. Man, that's rough.
Yeah.
She paid some dues.
To be a single mom and to raise a child.
Yeah.
Not only are you trying to raise a child, you're trying to raise a boy into becoming a man.
Boy.
That's an awful lot to put on her plate while you're trying to make ends meet by being a professional basketball player. So you're going to have to lead that child. You're going to have to trust someone that's going to watch over him like you would, because you know in order to provide for him, this is what you need to do. Shaq could have been the bigger person long time ago. And just say, you know what? Instead of saying, I'll slap you, you right, man. I apologize. I shouldn't have taken it there. Because now he became a part of the story. Don't you become a part of the story. You critique, you analyze the play. JaVale, you need to get down on the block. JaVale, you need to be able to shoot the mid-range. Work on your mid-range game. You packaging a 2-minute blooper reel is not critiquing and analyzing the guy's play. You're trying to make fun of. That's not what TNT is about. That's not American Funniest Video. No. And even on that show, they show different clips. They show different people doing different things, different animals doing different things. So it wasn't funny to me. It was funny once. But then all of a sudden it became mean-spirited because I knew what you were trying to do. You're trying to poke and make fun of someone at their expense by using the same footage. That's not your job. I hope Shaq has learned a valuable lesson. I love Shaq. He's a great guy. I've been around him. Fun, laughing, talk.
I bet you Shaq won't be working tonight when I upload that TNT video for you boys. TNT video coming tonight. I'm gonna have it before AK highlights. I promise you that. And I'm learning my iPad Pro. Once I get that, it's on for my people. I'm uploading movies, content, financial advising, fucking my gaming. Because you know I'm motherfucking ranked 100 in the world on NBA 2K. You know I'm ranked 570 in Madden. Come on now.
That's on our hands currently. That's been on our hands for the last 50 years.
Great things coming soon. Yeah, we got the 90-inch in our room to watch. In 6 months from now, we're going to be in Calabasas. Yeah, we're in New York. New York is cool, but we're going to be in Calabasas without Fina.
He should have been way bigger than this.
And in the end, you have to give JaVale some credit. He's had a career rebirth in Golden State.
Salute.
He's found the right
It's a beautiful
niche,
thing.
the right coach, and the right
Second
stars
chance
around
is a beautiful
him.
thing.
Still,
I don't care if he bounced the ball off his head every game. He's been in the league for 8 years. He's made a career. Do you know how many guys would love to say, I'm in the NBA and a ball has bounced off my head, or I've missed a dunk, or I've airballed a free throw? And that's what Kevin Durant was trying to say. Shaq, if we were to pre-package some of the air balls that you had at the free throw line,
Katie, get him.
you wouldn't find that would be amusing. Because when Shaq thought someone was fouling him, remember was that Jack Haley? Or who did he pushed down and the guy threw the ball at Shaq Haley, Chris Judkins. He didn't think that was cute, did he?
No.
You see how it is? See, laughing is not nearly as fun when people are also laughing at you.
What? Nigga. Now I'm laughing at everybody.
JaVale McGee said, stop. This should have been stop, Skip. I wish Shaq would have been big enough and smart enough to say, you know what, guys? This is
Hello.
Yeah, I'm a comedian. Yeah, I love to have
What would you recommend?
But
The
this is not my
7?
job
Because the 8's coming out soon, or just get the iPad Pro?
I'm
The
glad
Pro, right?
Shaq's
I hope it
mom.
is. Yeah.
I'm glad. I would like to see Shaq and JaVale get together.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
all
they
right,
say, you know
all
what,
right,
bro?
all right.
I was wrong. I apologize.
Nice.
I should have never taken it there. So I promise you, moving forward, I will critique and analyze your game, but it won't be anything to do about bloopers. And so I'm glad Pamela McGee stuck up for her son. Because as I told you, that's somebody's family member. And that's what I always do, Skip. I got a mom. I got a sister. I got a brother. You think they want to hear somebody clowning me? No. Shaq, JaVale, get together, talk this thing out, move on, because it should have never gotten here. We got here, but hopefully we can move past it.
Well, the other element besides the bullying and the mean-spiritedness of it is this could have, actual implications on professionally for JaVale McGee. Shaq is very respected. The show is very respected. And if you're pounding on what a terrible player he is, that influences people's minds. Coach Kerr and Durant talked about that as well. So there's other implications.
But if you notice, Shaq got upset when he called him the C word. But that's freedom of speech. See, he was using his freedom of speech to poke fun at JaVale McGee. But when JaVale McGee used his freedom of speech to come back, now we had